We did it again.
Well, leather is started out with the process of killing the animal and then shearing the skin off of it, and then slowly putting it under a fire, hardening it, making it so that it's soft, condensed, and all the liquid is out, so it's very dry. And then it is treated and made so that it will last for years and years to come.
It all starts with a sheep. Sheep have hair, like the rest of us. It's sheep's wool, and it's made of little strands that help the sheep keep warm. But like all other hairs, it grows, and so there's times when the wool becomes so long that whoever owns the sheep may decide to shear the wool, shear the sheep, cut the wool, and so when that happens, the sheep is essentially given a haircut. And the little strands of hair, of wool in the sheep, are separated and then woven into a fabric that becomes very warm and comfortable.
Well, anything leather is a much better choice because leather is A, resistant to wind, B, much more cold efficient and holds in the heat a lot better, and C, it is waterproof, like all skin.
The purpose of wool is sheep have it to keep warm. So it is a very biologically efficient way to keep warm. So it helps against wind, it helps against just temperatures, it insulates the heat inside the body of whoever's wearing it.
Well, leather is a lot more environmentally friendly, but of course there are chemicals treated with leather, and that's not the best thing for the environment, but it lasts a lot longer than wool. And what would you rather have, one leather jacket or 5 woolen jackets over the same time period? There's a lifetime guaranteed with leather, so it's both economically and environmentally more friendly.
The other thing about wool is that it's capable of working as very different types of textures. So you can have like a very thick wool scarf that has large knots, and you can actually see the strands, the individual strands of the wool. Or you could have something like this jacket, which is also made of wool, but it's very finely stitched. It even has little patterns in it, expensive-looking stripes.
You know how everyone blames communism for the fall of the Soviet Union? I blame wool.
There's 3 advantages to why wool is better than leather. The first is humanitarian. Wool is simply giving the sheep a haircut, whereas leather is actually physically killing the sheep and fashioning its skin into a new material. The second advantage is that leather is not meant to be a biological insulator. So while it may insulate, wool is actually a better insulator because it is biologically intended to be an insulator. The third advantage is that wool is biodegradable, whereas leather does not biodegrade.
All the American classics have been put into leather-bound books. Have you ever heard of a wool-bound book? I didn't think so.
I mean, have you ever worn a leather coat? If you put one on, you can almost hear the screaming of the baby sheep as they're getting slaughtered.
You know this person has prestige. Look at the leather.
And what about, leather is a very sweaty material, and, especially if it's, interacting with your skin, it gets really stifling.
With the way society has been growing these days, we should have coats that grow with us, not wool that shrinks.
And, leather pants? Who are you, James Brown?
What's made of wool? Suits. Who wears suits? Corporate bankers. Who likes corporate bankers? Maybe you should ask the 99% out there.
Throughout history, there have been a lot of particularly unsavory figures who have worn leather on a regular basis. Let's see, there's Hell's Angels, a renegade biker gang who's responsible for vandalism and all sorts of other crimes. They used leather all the time. The SS, particularly nasty group, Rick Perry wore leather. And Golda Meir, I'm quite sure her face was made of leather as well.
Oh, Mr. Goose, are you cold? I thought so. Geese have feathers. We don't. We need protection too, though, against the cold, winds, and wet snow. Wool only protects us against the cold and the winds, but does not protect us against the wet snow. Leather does the later and the rest. Buy leather next time you buy.
Are you a vegan? Neither am I. But you care about animal rights? So do I. Now tell me, if you were a sheep, would you prefer to have your hair cut or your throat cut? Exactly. Choose wool, not leather.
One of the most magical times of the year is the first snowfall. Too often we do not appreciate this winter snow when we are too huddled inside, which is why wool should not be purchased and leather is the way to go so we can enjoy these days. And Mother knows best, and Mother chooses leather every day. Isn't that right, Mommy?
Hi, I'm Jamal Dilman-Hasso with Woolly Mammoth Corporations. Are you concerned with protecting the diversity of our natural world? From the birds in the sky to the mice in the field, from the whales to the smelts, from this redwood tree to a sheep. Think about that next time you buy clothing. If you buy wool, not only will you be doing yourself a favor, but you'll be saving a sheep's life. Buy wool.
You like wool, do ya? Well, you know who likes wool? Crazy French people.
Fantastique! Sur toi! Un, deux, trois! Merde! 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 Merde!
That's what I thought. Choose leather next time you buy.
Should I jump? It's all come to nothing. It's a sign. The wool. It's a sign that I should live. It is too cold to invade Berlin in April. I do not have a jacket. I have no choice but to desert my army.
Wait!
Comrade! Comrade, we are invading Berlin. Where is your jacket?
I do not know. A Ukrainian took it.
Oh dear! Put on this wool jacket!
Thank you.
Excellent! Now we may invade Berlin.
Brace talent.
Take shell! Here, take shell! Take shell, leather-eating German! Fire! We are invading Berlin. We are, it's just like Warsaw. Go! I'm thirsty. You got vodka? Fire!
I am Joseph Stalin, and I approve this message.
Even in the cold of winter, the emotions surrounding leather and wool ran hot, mostly due to the jackets.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, nice to see you guys again.
Me too.
Me too.
Okay, so thanks for coming.
Well, thank you for having us. I parked my motorcycle outside. Is that okay?
That's
or-
fine, let's go.
Okay.
We'll be debating just in here. Jamel, you can have a seat.
Thank you very much.
Huh. Looks like your coat's a bit snowy there.
Well, at least it's warm. So, how's your motorcycle doing?
It's doing very well, yeah. And good fuel economy and all that.
Good fuel economy. From a motorcycle.
Well, yeah, they're small, dependable, and durable.
A motorcycle.
Yeah. A
Okay.
motorcycle.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
There are many cars that have better fuel economy than motorcycles.
Like those new hippie electric ones, or what?
How many times have you been to the gas station?
About 24 or 25 times.
That's a lot.
Well, you have to do what you gotta do to get mileage and stuff. Like, I drive it every day, so it's sort of necessary. Well, in the end, at least I don't start like gas fires or anything like that.
What?
Like if I were wearing a woolen jacket or something which contains static electricity, like there's potential that it could start a gas fire, while a leather jacket has no static electricity, so there's no possibility for a fire to start.
It does happen. I'll say that. It has been known to happen.
Really? So, you like small furry animals, I assume?
Oh yes, definitely. I actually have a few at my house right now.
Well, what do you have?
I have a couple dogs, a cat, and a rabbit actually.
Oh, okay. You know, can you tell me the big difference between those animals and a sheep?
Well, these animals are domesticated fully, unlike a sheep.
Sheep are fully domesticated. They graze in herds. There are shepherds, and furthermore, if I were to give you a knife and tell you to slit the throat of your dog, would you do it?
Probably not, unless
No,
I
you
was
wouldn't.
under very extreme circumstances.
Exactly. So therefore, what's the difference between cutting your dog's throat and cutting a sheep's throat?
In theory, nothing, but the fact of the matter is that I don't live with the sheep. I don't have a personal connection with the sheep. Well, if you want to talk about humanitarianism, look at the sheep and how you're enslaving them their whole lives just to cut their fur, and then eventually kill them in the end, rather than just laying them out of their misery initially.
Okay, look. You want to talk about humanitarianism?
Yeah.
You want to talk? Okay, I'll show you a picture of a very non-humanitarian person who was wearing leather.
Wait. Show the whole picture there. I know there's more to that picture. Who's that there?
Yes. He's wearing wool.
Yes, and he's as unhumanitarian and as American George Bush.
No. No. Tony Blair did not steal an election, illegally lead invasions of several dozen countries and bomb them out of existence.
Well, Tony Blair was fully behind George Bush in the invasion of Iraq.
Yeah, because Bush duped him. Bush duped all of Europe.
But it's Europe's fault for listening to him.
It's Europe's fault. It is the fault of the person who says, I'm going to invade this country, and y'all better join me.
Well, they could have all combined together and just said no, simply. It's not that hard. Now, getting off the more political side of this wool versus leather debate, I know that leather has a much, much longer shelf life than wool in the end, so it's much more economical, correct?
Well, first of all, it's more expensive, by far. And second of all, you don't kill a sheep to make wool. You kill a sheep to make leather. So, in the end, you can get as many haircuts as you want out of a sheep. But you only kill a sheep once.
Yes, but there's always a demand for lamb meat. Is there not? Do you enjoy lamb meat?
I love lamb meat.
Exactly.
I love lamb meat.
Exactly. So do you not get the skin off of a lamb or a sheep when you eat that meat?
Usually, but that's when it's cooked.
Yes, exactly. So
after you tan a sheep, you can't cook it. The thing about wool is it's gotten this bad rap, this bad vibe in the media. People like corrupt bankers, people like Agent Smith from The Matrix, they're all wearing wool. This is an obvious mark of a conspiracy. That's led by people like you.
Well, the thing is that leather is also in the same negative eye in the media with, like, biker gangs constantly wearing leather jackets and just, like, those cowboys in those old movies always wearing leather jackets. When in reality, the really cool guys like Fonzie from Happy Days are the real type of guys who wear leather jackets. But they're not portrayed enough in real-life media.
Are you calling me a liar?
I am.
Are you calling me a liar?
I'm not calling you to dinner.
Well, okay.
You want to go? Okay.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Look at that! Look at that!
Help.
Versatility of wool! Delicious lamb meat!
It's the real silence of the lambs!
You feel the...
Use your words! Use your words!
God,
Feel the wrath of the lamb!